Hello, welcome back. Today it's 2/19/19 and another week of office development on my part. Last week we had a little bit of a mess up because the admin prompt killed all the video streams, and we had a blocked video for almost the complete broadcast. So hopefully this one will get better. I have a new version of vMix currently, so let's see if it will hold. I also built a new machine, especially because we had the admin prompt kill my stream. Let's see if that's an improvement on my side. But let's go ahead and start the live coding session for today. Welcome for another week. It's the week 4, I think, right now, because the first week we started with developing some Word add-ins, and last week, the second week, created some Excel add-ins, and the Excel add-in using Visual Studio failed to install by running F5. So in my third episode I wanted to try to do some debugging, and actually that worked, but the stream blocked for some suspicious reason with vMix. I think the admin prompt just killed the video, and we'll try to do some better this week, and for that I created a new machine. Let me show you the new machine, and let me try to change the display to this setup. By now we have a nice overview with the chat room and scrolling ticker. As you can see, I created a virtual machine on Azure, built with the Visual Studio 2019 Preview 3. If I just open this one, let's see. It's almost clear. There's only one project in here, but let's open this without some code and see what version do we have. Version 16.00 Preview 3.0. Yeah, so that's the latest preview. We're expecting a new version really soon. I think it was already announced for April the 2nd. So that's from now a month and 10 days, more or less. But let's start where we left off last week, and we're going to do that on the command prompt. First we, no, not a command prompt, because I don't even have Chrome on here, so we need to do this with Edge by then. Welcome to Edge. You see, it's the first time that I really open the Edge. First we need to install Node.js. Oh, let's make that not a typo. Node.js.org, and install the long-term support version. Where is it going? Scanning. Let's see. Tomorrow I think maybe Fani will do his live coding again. Last week he had some different things to do. this. Install Node.js. Next. And next. Install. Look, and now we get the admin prompt, and my videos probably would die at this moment if it would be on the same machine, but luckily for me I changed the machine and my stream indeed is still going strong. Yeah, this is always some things that we need to wait for. Okay, that was Node.js. Go into command. Come on. Maybe we can make this font a little better. A little bigger. No, yeah, font. Is it too big? No. Why isn't it showing another? Oh, wow. We need to reopen it to make this happen. Close. Yes, this is a little bit better. Node V. Currently we have Node version 10.15.1. Now let's create the add-in. And we do this by following the instructions again that we've seen on the Microsoft documentation. I don't want cookies. Whoa, shutting down? What? Really? Wow. It's really true. Are they crazy? I'm streaming. Why are you shutting down my machine? Was there a time set on it? It's a fresh machine. Move into my groups. Really? Let's connect again. And it's refusing to connect. This is great. It's probably shutting down for some maintenance window. If I look at my my CPU is spiking on the machine. If I show you this, for live coding VM, it's spiking. Let's see if I can get this. Connecting. Still not working. That's great. Let's see if we can see what's, is there a status? Azure. All green. So that should not be the issue. Wow. Refresh. It stopped and deallocated. Really? Wow. So now I need to completely start it again. In the meantime, what we can do is check this at this machine. Command. Come on. Node V and next. What we needed to do was, the other one was check the versions installed. Let's check the local versions. Yeah, and is there anything outdated? npm outdated. Office generator is outdated. npm update. Oh. In the meantime, trying to get my virtual machine up and running again. Connect. Connect. Okay. So finish this. Oh, let's see if we can get this longer alive than the last one. Curious to see what's in there. Event viewer. Let's check Windows logs. System. Come on, show me the events. In the meantime, command window. Crash dump, wow. How's that for a VM? A new VM, that is. Let's see if we can take this a little bit longer. Command window, that's what we did. And now we need to npm. Let's see if npm works. Yes. npm install global view CLI. And installing some more stuff. Do you like our music? It's by Pretzel Rocks. It's special music for streaming live coding events like this. And it's free of rights. Well, of course the makers of the music own the rights. npm, because I have nothing installed on this machine, I need to install everything clean. Install global yo generator office. Yeoman is building the boilerplate for your add-in. In this case, we're going to build a view add-in, VUE, for Excel. Last time we finished with that, but it didn't get the certificate installed, so that's probably what we need to do just after building the add-in. But at least you see probably a working add-in this time. And after that we'll go back to the debugging options and see if I can explain that a little bit more. Ta-da! There it is. Let's see. Oh, I don't have an E drive over here. It's not even there. Make directory data. Make directory projects. Let's see. Let's init with the view options. View, init, webpack. That probably will take some time again. My add in. Project name. Oh, my add-in. Let's keep the default. Project description. Vue.js project. Default author. Maarten van Stam. That's me. Let's see. Vue build. Let's make it standalone. Is that an option? Standalone? No. Runtime and compiler. The standalone option is gone. View router, no, not this time. I use ESLint. Well, why not? Do we use standard? Yes, standard, not the Airbnb one. Set up unit tests? No, not for now. Set up to E2E test with Nightwatch. No, not this time. Let's see. So use npm. Sure. No, it's installing all the project dependencies. Not sure how long this takes, but imagine you have to type all of this by hand. That would lose your weekend if you had to do it by hand. Pretty sure there's a lot of overhead in there because we almost use nothing in our add-in. I can put on my Office Insider hat again. Let's see if we have something in the chat window. Nothing. Wow, my screen was flashing. Okay, that's it. Let's continue here. What did we do? We created a view stuff. Next we go into CD, my heading, and then create the boilerplate. Yo, Office. The boilerplate for the add-in, that is. No, not for now. No, statistics. Yeah, you can take my statistics as we are just using a demo. And let's go over this. Choose a project type, Office add-in, using Angular. No, we want this time we want to build a view add-in. Contain manifest only because the view part is already generated. Do you want to name your add-in? My Office add-in. This time Excel. It's creating the manifest and adding some icons to the system. There it is, what is mentioned over here. Go to the directory where your project was installed. My add-in is my Office add-in. Trust a certificate for your local web server, if you haven't already done that. But that's a little bit different in this project, because my Office add-in really, I don't believe there's a certificate in there. Let's see. CD my Office add-in. Maybe in assets. Assets. No, there's no certificate in here. So let's do that later on. npm start. We need to secure the application. Oh, I don't have Visual Studio Code installed. Google Visual Studio Code. Download for Studio Code for Windows. Run. There won't be any add-ins installed for, or extensions I should say, for Visual Studio. But for now that's not a problem, because we are just making some minor changes. Oh, code is already installed on the system. Oh, it's already installed, really? As you want to continue? No, in that case we don't. Just move this away and code. And probably it will be a somewhat outdated version and will ask us for an update. Wow. Let's see, my office add-in, there's a manifest. Can we see if we can zoom it a bit? Well, let's do it later. Let's make a note. Zoom VS Code. Let's make a little side note for the things that I need to do for the next episode. Let's see. What we need to do is security. The package JSON, this one. And in here there is, let's see, the dev section. There's no dev section in here. In the root folder of the Vue project. Oh, this one. What I'll be showing is this. I need to copy this JSON part and move back into the dev section over here. You see what's changed in here. There's added an HTTPS part in the line, so I need to extend it with a comma at the end and delete the file line next to it. That should be okay. Update the app. In your code editor, open the My Office add-in, create it, see the manifest, open the manifest file. That's Office add-in manifest file, and there was a 3000 here. Change change that width. (8080) to make it a little bit more readable. No. Yeah, no results. It already changed it. Replace all the occurrences of 3000 and change it 8080. That's what we did. Open index.html, copy the text. Index.html over here. Delete, paste. Is that everything? I don't believe it. That's probably not right. Let's do this again. Open the HTML, that's what we did. Add the following script immediately before the head. That makes more sense than just the script. Yeah. Next, open source. Let's see, source main.js. Over here. Remove the following block of code. The view part. Del. And add the following code. Copy. So instead we change it with the office object model. Then we go to the app view. Replace it all. That's the app view. Replace all the content. Oh, wait. Add a line break after the style. This one. Because it probably breaks otherwise. File. Save all. So that should be it. Let's see. npm start. Let's build it. Do we allow this? Yes, we do. Oh, that was a stupid option. Well, on the other hand, it's... oh, what's this? No line required at the end of the file. Main.js. Code. Still building. This one is probably also it's not changed. This one is only changed in the middle. The manifest. There's some interesting stuff over here. Provider name. Maarten van Stam. My office. Maarten's office erin. Maarten's great view. Add in. Save all. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's running. And now it says HTTP, but I think this is incorrect. And let's see if I can do this. And there it is again. Get started. Great news again. HTTPS, because I said it would be secure, local host 8080, and now it will say it's not secure. Details, go to the website, and there's a certificate error over here. View certificate, and now there's no option to install it, but let's do that a different way. Internet Explorer. We always have this old guy. Don't enable. HTTPS PS was just checking if we still have a live stream, because I don't want to get into a blocking stream again. Localhost 8080, not secure. Yeah, go to the website, not recommended, but I will do it anyway. And now you see certificate error, view certificate, but this time you can do install certificate on my local machine. Next. Yes. Placed in the following store. Browse. Trusted root certificate. Okay. Next. Finish. Input was successful. Okay. Close this. And do it again. Internet HTTPS localhost 8080. And now you see it's secure, but there's nothing to see in the website. But if I look at the source code, DOM Explorer, let's move this a little bit up. You actually see that there's something over here related to the Office application. So now let's see what's going on over here. My C drive, data, projects, my add-in. Look for the manifest. There's the manifest, so one up. Properties, sharing is caring. Share it to myself. Do you want to turn on network discovery and file sharing for all public networks? Oh, what the hell. There it is. Done. Let's check this. Properties. Now you can see I have a network share copy. We need this to sideload the add-in. Excel. And if all is right, it's now an English Excel, so you can follow some things with me. Options, Trust Center settings, Trusted adding catalogs, and now I will add my local trusted catalog. I think there should be a backslash at the end. Show it in my menu. Okay. 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 And it told me that it would be activated the next time I will run Office, Excel in this case. Let's see. And what did we do? Yes, new. Now insert my add-ins. Notice we now get the shared folder. There's Maarten's Office add-in, created by me. Add this to Excel. Get started with your sample add-in. Yay! Your sample add-in loaded successfully. Go to the Home tab, and where are we? The Home tab. Got it. Click the add-in. Now, let's see. It's actually the web service that we are running over here. Because let's do the same thing and close the service. Yeah. See, now it's an error. Let's start it again. All going well today. Still running, and now back to Excel. Let's reload. There it is again. And what is this little app doing? This View app? Well, it's selecting, it's coloring the selected range. So if I select this one, set the color, and do some more, and again, do something like this. It works. Yay! Wow. Let's get into some debugging, because what we want to show. Let's save this. No, let's not save this. Cancel. Don't save. Cancel, cancel. Yes. Let's try another thing. By starting Visual Studio. Create a new project. I said create a new project, yeah, platform, project type, Office, language C#, and now Excel web add-in. We did this a couple of times before, but let's see how this is going on the new machine. See, data, projects, select folder, Excel web add-in, Excel web add-in, create, add new functionalities to Excel, finish. Create project Excel web in 1.web. Must say it takes a long time for this little project. In the meantime, I can go and look for the debug information. This is troubleshoot page. We can validate your XML, but that's not what I wanted. What I wanted to do is this. Oops. Now I did it again, because this is the wrong window. Let me kill my screen. Where's my desktop? Display. Greatest admin prompts. Killing my machine. I think it's this one. Change. Local desktop. Quickly change to this one. Change local desktop, display 2. I think this should do it. Let me see. There it is. Yes, I think we are back in running. Okay, let's make sure that we now have this one and do this. Now it survives. Let's see. Close this. Here. Back to the troubleshooting. What we needed to do was, let's see, go into the registry on this machine. Did I close it again? Still in business? Yeah. So let's move to current user, software, Microsoft of course, Microsoft Office, Office 16, WEF. Yeah. Create a new key underneath. It's called developer. What else? Yeah. Under here there's a new key. Runtime logging. And what we need to do here, let's see, is there a temp already in here? No. Make a new folder. Temp. New txt log.txt. Copy that. And as the default in there, in here, I'm going to name this client ctemp log.txt. Let's see if we remove the. Let's first see what's going on if we start this F5 there, because there is like this at this level developer, I think. Let's see if we run this one F5. Do we want to trust the install? Yes. This is a message that we did not get on the other machine. That might be the reason why we did not see the add-in immediately. That would be a surprise on a new clean machine. See? This one is immediately working. This is the view and this is the other one, I think. It's a little bit different. You notice there is some numbers in here. Highlight. It only takes the middle one. So this is different from previous one, and this is failing because it's not available anymore. See, that's the view add-in. So close this and get back to the other one. Let's see what's in the registry at this time. It should be probably somewhere over here. See, like this. If Studio manages to add in an entry in your registry, let's double click to make this complete white. It's showing where the XML add-in, the Excel web add-in manifest is located, and it's at this location. See project data projects. Let's actually copy this and see if it's true. Enter. See? There's the add-in. And if we open this with Notepad, we see that's still the provider name. Let's also check if Excel now has some entries over here. My add-ins. Shared folder. Only this one. See, for the Fish Studio add-in, it's not even visible over here. Home tab. Touchpane. So this actually works better than the certificate on my local machine. So we actually have a working Excel add-in right now. The difference might be that it's the certificate that automatically MMC. We still alive? Yeah. Open, no, new. Add, remove, snap in, that's the one. Certificates. Add my computer. Local computer. Finish. Okay. Trusted root. What's this machine called? It's called Live Coding WVS19. Is there something in the log? Yeah. Do you notice this? Some information in the log file. So that worked with the registry. And now issue to localhost. I think it's this one. It's probably added a certificate for this. Yes. No. Close. Yeah, well, I think we're up the hour, and let's see if we comments in the chat room. No comments in the chat room. So what did we see today? We built a Visual Studio Excel add-in, and instead of failing the add-in when immediately running the F5, we now have it working in one run. But this was a clean machine instead of the other one that was not a clean machine last week or the week before, and that did fail. But this time it actually worked. We also built a view add-in using the Yeoman generator, and with the Yeoman generator we built the boilerplate together with the view backend. Create a website running the view stuff, and created a little add-in the other way. So by now, if we close this one as well, don't save, we've seen. What we also have seen is how to add an entry for your logging if you want to see if something is failing loading your manifest. And surprisingly it didn't fail this time. You see that you need to create underneath the key current user software Microsoft Office 16.0 WEF, you create a new key developer, and underneath the developer a runtime logging key, and you replace the default entry with a text file that actually exists. If I open this in Notepad, you see that's actually existing. So some debugging basics, and also what we did finished right now are the first two sections. Create Excel add-ins, four add-ins, one Angular, jQuery, React and Vue. We all did that in our previous streams. The first one we built in the first video, the first stream. We create one Visual Studio and another one using the Yeoman generator. So next time I think I will pick the Outlook add-in and see if we can do something over there. And maybe also, if there's time left, move into the Notepad. So we're slowly progressing into more add-ins, and if we went over all the add-ins, then we move further back and do things manually, changing some code, and get through the Word object model, the Office.js object model, to do some extra things that's not in the demos, or maybe do some more sophisticated demos. And but for now, we have Word running and Excel up and running, and we need to close this for tonight. And I will see you then next time. I think it's first tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow, maybe Fani is doing another live coding event. I'm not sure, I haven't talked to him yet. But maybe we'll do that tomorrow. And if not, then we are back on Thursday with our weekly event. And let's see how that goes. Yeah, the Thursday events every week, discussing the news and the events and some other demos that did not make it in the live coding part. So I will be back next Tuesday, February 26, and then do some more live coding in Office. So I will see you next time.